up, y'all? It's Tomei from A Day in the Life with Tomei, and you're back again for another episode of Booking Conversations. This week we have Jono on the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, appreciate you.
Do you go by Jono? Like, what name do you go by?
Jono Jono.
Jono Jono.
So good, you gotta say it twice.
Oh, hey now. Coming on the show today. We know you're busy and booked, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.
You know, I fuck with y'all, so of course I'm gonna be here.
We're fuckwittable, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and I like to call you the snack, so AKA the snack. I will be referring to you as the snack, okay?
I'm the snack, y'all.
So, what is up with you? What have you been up to?
I have been making a lot of music, and it's been really fun. I've been discovering myself, and you know, ever since the EP that I dropped back in September, you know, I've just been trying so many new sounds, new feels, new vibes. You know, I've been learning more about my audience, and they're just like catching that I'm more chill about my music. They like my music when I'm real chill about it, you know what I'm saying? And so I've been kind of tapping into that sound a little bit. So kind of very soon.
And we love your Monday things when you singing.
The Just Vibes.
Yes.
I got you.
Look, I've been told I'm like, oh,
yeah.
What's snack doing today?
Hey. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I really enjoy it. You know, just because I like to share with my people, like who I am as a person. I just want people to see that I'm just regular as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. You know me.
You be chilling.
I be chilling. Like,
you gotta get you a shirt, chilling. Okay, chill vibes.
I'm gonna find me a chill vibe shirt. Not just because you said it.
So, more about you. What instruments do you play?
Well, overall, I predominantly play electric guitar, and to the piano, I do drums. I can do some bass guitar. I've been getting more into that lately when I produce my tracks. And also when it comes to a little bit of sax sometimes a little bit of violin every now and again.
Okay, look.
Those are the faint ones. I don't really get to...
So, out of all those instruments, I already know this, but tell the people, what is your favorite instrument to play?
Totally guitar. Guitars all day, every day. Like, I've been playing guitar ever since, since middle school. Like, I was like 12 years old, 12, 13 years old. My mom bought me my first guitar. It was like a Fender Strat. And ever since, I practiced that bitch every day, like every day. And ever since, I was so inspired by like, metal and hard rock. And so that was like what my first niche was when it came to my passion for music. And so that's where it kind of launched into,
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Like, so if I'm like chilling with my wine, like I'm definitely gonna turn you on. Like, I'm in my zone, I'm in my mood. That is what's up. I appreciate that. So, how long? About how long does it take you to write a song? Do you get the track first and then write, or is it like write first and find the right track, or it just depends?
It really depends. Like, honestly, when it came to the Life EP, like it took me about 2-3 years to like produce that music, but it took me a little bit of confidence and growth for me to kind of trust who I am as a person and as an artist, for me to like be like, okay, I'm gonna share this with the world now. You know what I mean? Because I've been playing with it for such a long time, but now that I've done that already, and then now like people are like receiving it and they're responding to it so well, now they're just like, for me, it's just like I can just drop a song real quick. Like, I just made a song the other day, and it took me less than like 2 hours to make.
That is,
and I finished it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
you do it all yourself?
For the most part.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the 2018 R.Kelly, but he's sexy. Okay, look,
At the end, like, to me.
Okay. All I care about is that, is it a snack or not? Like, that's all I care about. So, going back to, you've been putting out and working on this for about 3 years, but I met you last year, and I was so shocked to find out that that was your first show. So going back to that moment, what was it like performing in front of a bunch of strangers?
But it was great to perform in front of a lot of snacks.
Okay, look, yeah, a bunch of strangers, and especially me. Not even knowing you yet, I don't know if we had spoken, but I was like calling you a snack already.
Yeah.
When I saw you up there.
I think that's what kind of gave me like the oomph and the ambition.
Yeah, because you was like just like no, I'm thinking about the second show. The first show was more like intimate.
Yeah.
Right. It was at that bar thing.
I think like at Belvedere, I think.
Yeah, it was. And you like rocked out, like your parents were there. It's so dope that they support you. I mean, I just can't get over that. Like, that's just wonderful.
Yeah, it's a blessing to be able to have, friends and family, and, your direct friends and family to be able to support you in such a way to elevate you and get you to that next level.
You need that.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like everyone would need that. Like, I just gotta praise God for that personally, because there's a lot of people out there who are generally going on this route by themselves. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's just I don't know. I'm just blessed and I'm thankful, and I'm thankful for all the people who just are very supportive and loving for me, and as not only a person but also as an artist as well too. So
what was it like that day performing? That night performing, like, did you have enough time to prepare? I mean,
I was nervous as hell.
I couldn't. Did you take a shot before?
Took hella shots. No, I did not. I actually did not. I was completely sober. I was I was practicing. I was with my best friend actually beforehand, and I was like singing the tracks. And I think about like 2 weeks prior, I was just like practicing the guitar and the musicality. I didn't really have a band at that time, so I had like just an instrumental and stuff like that. Early beginnings, y'all. Early beginnings. So basically, I just was. I got up there and I was just like, I really hope these people really like this sound. It's a different sound. This is a demographic that has never been exposed to this before. So I think I was more nervous about what they would think about this combination of music. You know what I mean? Because it's different. It's you don't hear R&B and hard rock and metal together. You know what I'm saying? Because soul music, R&B and soul music is just like, it's a vibe. It's chill. That's something we vibe to. You know what I'm saying? But then you got that metal Metallica kind of sound with it. It's just like.
Because when you put your sound over the Kendrick Lamar, that was let me tell you,
I remember that. I remember that.
Every time I hear that song, I think about you, like getting it in, baby. Like, so tell us more about your sound and what is it a combination of?
Okay, so I would say just like I was saying, like it's more of like the R&B kind of like that soul kind of feel. Mixed with like that hard rock metal. So, like I was saying, like when I learned guitar, Metallica, Slayer, Pantera, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, like all those people were the people that made me want to pick up my guitar and just start practicing every day and just do what I gotta do. So that was all the fuck I knew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then as a vocalist, I separated those niches, and I was in church, I was in choir at school and all those things, so I was just focusing on like the chorale stuff, the gospel and soul stuff, you know what I mean? I wasn't really singing much R&B at that time, but as I grew and got older, R&B was more exposed to me as I went. And so I was just like, you know what, I think I maybe should just combine the two and see how it sounds, because I love metal, I love hard rock, but how can I make it sound good for me? Because I know I have this R&B ass voice, you know what I mean? So combine the two, let's see how I can do it. And I just was like, I learned how to produce, on my iPhone. And
shout out to Apple, send us a check.
What up, though? Send me a check, Apple. If you're out there, if you're seeing this ever, send me a check. What's up? Endorse. I'm here. Book it. I'm just saying. Yeah. So, like, I just had to find something that I could produce for me, for my voice, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's a good explanation, because I like a lot of good music. Soul Child, I like Erica Badu. I like some good old Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston too. Like, Frank too, Frank Ocean. Of course, everybody likes some good old Frank Ocean. You know what I mean?
Where is he, by the way?
I have no
Like, come back.
Like he always does.
Yeah, come back.
Please,
Frank.
Please, come back. Come back, because I love me some Frank. Okay,
so speaking of sending us a check, I saw that you got your first check, like not too long ago. What was that like?
That was so cool for people to actually like give a damn about my music so much to buy it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was trying my best to just promote it and be like, hey y'all, like, my music is here. Yeah. Like, do you love it? Buy it. And for real, like, I was amped up. Like, it was showing that I'm like getting somewhere. You know what I mean? Like,
you came a long way fast, and it's only up from here. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's no sound like yours. You good to look at. Women love that. So that's what's up. Let me see.
It's really dope. It's a blessing for sure.
So since you're such a snack, would you model? Like, I saw you with your shirt open, you had your jean jacket on. Would you model like underwear?
Would I model underwear?
Yeah, just like in your underwear.
I feel like I'm like skinny as a twig, so I don't know if I would do that.
But that stomach though.
The stomach though?
Like, it's stacked up what you eat. I mean, Koi. Like, I seen it.
Oh, I mean.
Go back on the Instagram. I'm gonna tell the people where to find you.
Do for the gram, y'all.
Yeah, and come and snack on there, because Tomei told you to, okay? When it's time. But not yet. We ain't wrapping up just yet. Okay?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I would do that. I don't know. I can't say yes.
It's gonna come. Like, I'm telling you. You're gonna be on somebody's billboard somewhere. I'm telling you.
Okay. Hey.
Look.
Put it in the universe.
Okay, look. Do y'all see this earring though? Like, y'all gotta get into this vibe though. Like, this style is. Anyway, I'm fangirling obviously. So, what celeb makes you a fangirl?
I would flip my shit if I were to see the lead singer or the lead guitarist of Metallica, James Hetfield and Kirk Hammett. Kirk Hammett is the lead guitarist of that band, right? And he's been with them ever since. I think he was the replacement for another guitarist when the early beginnings, and he was the reason why I play guitar. Like, his style, his vibe, his sound, the way his aggression, but yet technicality on his guitar is what influenced me to do what I do on there as well too. So I would go crazy ballistic if I were to ever see him. Who else? I could say SZA too.
Oh yeah.
SZA, but I mean, I don't know if I would like go crazy. I'd be like, let's just chill. Let's chill slow. Like, what's up though?
Yeah.
Like,
we should hang out.
Yeah, let's only hang out. Like, she seems like a complete vibe though. Like, for real. So
I think so.
Yeah, people like that. Like, I would totally vibe out with Frank as well. Like, I really love me some Frank Ocean. Like, you know, I would totally vibe out with him as well. So
that's some really dope artists. I want to ask you, what was it like? When did you develop your ear? Like, I know you referenced a lot, like you were like in middle school. Like, when did you develop your ear for music and was like, I just connect with this sound?
I would specify that question just in case.
Like, how old were you when you really noticed the sound that you liked?
I would say, I think I was a little after college actually. Once I got after college, that's when I started really being on my own. And I had my own apartment, I had a lot of time to myself and shit like that. And money moves, what's up? Seal in the bag, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But from at that time, I think I had a lot of time to myself, and I doing a lot of self-discovery. And from there, that's when I started to. I was like kind of mature on both sides when it came to R&B and it came to hard rock. Like, I had like this, I kind of like plateaued on those sounds. So that's when I kind of was just like, I should try something new. But if we want to backtrack a little bit, as a singer, church was my ultimate thing. That was when I really fully started. Like, I started singing ever since I was like 6 years old.
They used to always get you to do the solo. Once the church found out you could sing, they're going to automatically volunteer you.
Here, baby, hit the microphone.
Hit the mic.
Sing a song for me, baby. Like, I'm like, here you go. I'm like, And that's how my little ass was looking too. I was sitting like, what the, okay. But low-key though, the first song that I ever really sang low was Oh Happy Day by Kirk Franklin from the Sister Act.
Oh
and
my goodness.
And guess what? I was sitting hitting a high note. I hit it.
What?
I can hit it.
Come on,
I can't hit it no more. I can't hit it no more because I'm like 25 now, so I don't got time. But no, when I was younger, it was cool. But
but that was the part of the movie that everybody loved when he hit that note and Whoopi Goldberg had talked about.
Yeah. That's the same thing that they did at the church too. They said, "Whoop,
who is that?"
Oh, hold on.
That's the same. That's what that was.
I'm done. This is why I vibe with you.
Yeah, it's nothing but laughs over here. So, how would you deal with criticism?
How to deal with criticism? I think that I've grown a lot when it came to criticism because the thing is, in the beginning, I had a hard time receiving because you know me, I'm an Aquarius man. And we are just so about beating to our own drum, going on our own rhythm, minding our business, doing what we do, what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because we're very rebellious. You know what I'm saying? So when we have so many people that are trying to put their input into our minds and into our spirits, we have a hard time kind of receiving it. But then once we kind of like think about it for a little bit, we're like, okay, I think we're gonna give this a try.
Yeah, we're gonna give this a try.
Yeah, so I think that was me initially, but now I'm like kind of growing and progressing because I'm dealing with so many more people nowadays, especially in this art. So, you know, there's more to work on. Yeah. But I can say
I think you're doing good, great, awesome, phenomenal. Like I see you.
Thank you.
We see you. So, let me make sure I did, like, wow, it felt like we've been talking forever. But not really forever, like fast, it just flowed. But with that being said, like I'm saying, keep being great, keep doing great, and let the people know where we can find you, your album, your social media, your phone number, you know, no. No, we don't
281
Mike Jones
8004. Mike Jones.
Okay, look. Okay, it ain't Jono. Okay.
I'm just telling you. But you can find my music on really all platforms. I'm all about everyone having access to my sound. You know, it's on Apple Music, it's on Spotify, it's on Tidal, it's on SoundCloud, it's everywhere you can think of. It's Jono Jono, Jono Jono. Okay, it's all together, no spaces. And then once you type that in there, you're gonna find The Life EP. If you need to type that in there, The Life EP. Okay, and there you go. That's my music.
Okay, y'all, and when y'all do go follow him, at me and come and snack, okay? So, you know, somebody sent you. And I thank you so much for coming by.
I appreciate you.
And I'll be talking to you tomorrow. Come and snack on your post. Okay, look.
It didn't like it to me, y'all.
Yeah.